Wyndham Grand Resort Bonnet Creek at first glance feels like an easy win, with its lush landscaping, a central lake wrapped in walking paths, and resort towers reflecting off the water. All give it that polished Orlando everything in one place feel, complete with pools, dining, and lazy river built right into the property. And to be fair, it is a great setup. But there's one detail that doesn't really show up in the photos, and it can quietly change how the entire stay feels if you're not paying attention. And that's exactly why this stay is worth breaking down properly so you don't make the same mistakes I did. At the heart of the resort is a central lake that acts as a visual anchor for everything around it. Walking paths circle the water, and they don't just serve as a decoration. They naturally slow you down in a way that fits a proper vacation pace. Along the way, you'll notice ducks moving across the surface, koi fishes gathering near the edges, and small informational signs quietly pointing out the local environment. What makes this area stand out is how the resort buildings interact with the water. The towers don't just sit beside the lake, they reflect into it. During the day, you get soft mirrored outlines, but at sunset, everything shifts. The sun turns warm, the water picks up gold and orange tones, and the entire resort doubles itself across the surface. It becomes one of the strongest visual moments on the property. There's also a bridge right outside the main restaurant area that gives you one of the best vantage points on the resort. The lake stretches in both directions, framed by palm trees and layered architecture. At sunset especially, it slows everything down. Inside the rooms, things are clean, comfortable, and functional. The bed is solid. The layout works for both short and longer stays, and overall, it does what you need it to do. But the balcony experience is where expectations need to be managed. What looks like a guaranteed resort view can easily turn into something far more limited. In my case, the view included rooftop structures in the foreground with only partial glimpses of the surrounding lakes and distant hotels like Signia by Hilton. It's not that the balcony view is horrible, it's just that it's unpredictable unless you specifically book the right category. Be intentional with your room selection because this one detail can noticeably change how the entire stay feels. Pathways connect all the towers, pools, and shared areas, giving it the feel of a small resort community rather than a single hotel. It encourages movement, not confinement, which works well in this kind of setting. The pool and lazy river area is one of the standout features. The lazy river is built for slow, uninterrupted downtime, floating through palm trees, open sky above, and resort buildings in the background. It's calm, repetitive in the best way, and easy to lose time. There are multiple pool areas across the property, each tied to different towers. Some are active, others more relaxed, but the variety matters. You're not locked into one atmosphere for the entire stay, which adds flexibility. A pool ban also gives you access to all pool areas on property, which ties it all together nicely. Down by the lake, the smaller details quietly do a lot of the work. Ducks moving along the shoreline, koi fishes gathering in calm corners, and constantly shifting reflections depending on light and angle. Nothing here feels staged, it just exists as part of the environment, which is what makes it effective. Breakfast downstairs added another positive layer to the stay, not just because of the food but because of the people working there. Special mention to Luz, Ray, Claudia, and Sandy, whose warmth and attentiveness stood out. It didn't really feel rehearsed, it felt personal, and that kind of energy sets a tone for the morning. For dinner, I stopped by the Blu Seafood Grille, one of the resort's signature restaurants. The meal started with a mushroom soup that was rich, smooth, and full of flavor without feeling too heavy. For the main course, I went with the pasta, with the bold, slightly spicy flavors you'd expect from a gumbo-inspired dish. It was satisfying, well portioned, and a nice way to end the day without having to leave the resort. The resort has a fitness center for everyone looking to keep up with their workouts while traveling. Wyndham Bonnet Creek is a resort of contrast. The shared space like bridges, pools, lazy river, and sunset reflections can feel genuinely cinematic, but the room experience, especially balcony views, depends heavily on how carefully you book. This is not a everything works out automatically kind of resort, it rewards awareness. The details you choose before arrival directly shape what you experience once you're there. Handled well, it delivers exactly what Orlando is known for: space, water, sunsets, and those slow visual moments that feel made for travel videos. But the difference between a good stay and a slightly frustrating one is all the booking decisions.